Good evening. It's Wednesday night and time for another Facebook Live. Sorry I had to push it back half an hour. When I posted that I was moving it to 8, I was just leaving the hair salon and I knew I had to eat something before I came on and did this. So thank you for being patient. I hope you will find me. I'm going to try and share this with my group. So in case somebody is looking for it there, they will be able to find it. I hope y'all are having a good week. My laptop is being extremely slow. It was doing this to me the other day. I don't know what's wrong with it. Too many pictures of stamps on it, I guess, or cards. Tonight, I'll put this so you can see. Tonight, we're playing with the Touch of Ink. This is a celebration item that you can get free with a $100 purchase. So celebration is going on through the month of February. Usually it goes through March, but this year they're just doing 2 months now, and then they'll do 2 months in the summer. So we're getting an extra month. They're just kind of splitting it up. So we'll have 2 months now and 2 months in the summer. All right, let me see if I can get one moment. All right, there we go. Maybe. I was showing Betty, this is the stamp set we're using tonight. It's part of Celebration, and it is free with a $100 purchase. And it's bigger than it looks on the outside. They had to make these smaller because they couldn't fit all the images. But it's, as you'll see, it's a pretty good sized, they're pretty good sized images. And it's 2-step, so you have an outside and an inside. And tonight, of course, we're going to use the butterfly, my favorite. Let me show you the card. All right, my laptop is being very slow. So this is, we're going to make a different color, but this is the card we're going to make. And I have made one of these before a long time ago, but it's a, I don't know what they call it. It's a fold, you fold down the corner of it. So like I said, I've made one of these a long time ago, but I hadn't made one for a while, and I saw somebody on YouTube had done it, and I thought, oh, I haven't done that for a while. I want to do it again. Oh my goodness. I don't know if my laptop is ever going to let me share this. So we'll get started. I'll check it again in a few minutes and see if it's ready for me to click on anything else. But we're going to do a different color, of course, because we can. We're going to do purple. So I've cut some pieces. Let's do our stamping first. And I'll put all the dimensions on my blog later after we're done. And I'm going to get my, my foam things are over here. 1 second. I didn't have them put away from class the other night. So these are meant to be piercing mats, but when you've got photopolymer stamps, they're really good for that. All right, so we're going to stamp the outline of our butterfly, and I'm using Memento Black for that. Let's see if I can get anything. Hey, Debbie, I'm glad you could join us. We just got started. So I am stamping the butterfly in Memento Black. And like I said, I'll put all the dimensions. Trying to make sure I get them nice and black. I'll put all the dimensions on my website, on my blog. I can't think and stamp at the same, or talk and stamp at the same time, evidently. All right. All right, so now we have a black outline of our butterfly. Now let's do, oh wait, while we have the black out, I have just a circle. I think this is the one, let me just grab it real quick. It's right here, 1.5 inch circle punch. And I just have the thinking of you. So this stamp set comes with several nice sentiments. So I'm just doing thinking of you. I'll just put that in the middle of my circle. All right, now we're done with the black. Set that aside for a minute. And now we're gonna get Blackberry Bliss, which is what our paper is, and the Designer Series paper that I'm using is another celebration item. So this is the Oso Ombre, and one side it's Blackberry Bliss and the other side it's Granny Apple Green, and then the other papers are Rococo Rose and Bermuda Bay. I had to stop and think for a minute. So this is something else, and there's the circles like this, and they have, it's kind of hard to tell in this piece, but it does have a little bit of ombre effect. And then the other design is just an ombre. It's just light to dark, and that's it. There's no other design to it. All right, so let's do the inside of our butterfly now. And these stamps are not meant to match exactly. So what's nice about that is you don't have to line it up perfectly, because as you can tell in this one, it goes outside. It's not a perfect fit, which I kind of like, because then I don't have to be perfect when I'm stamping it. And it makes it more artsy. So we will stamp this. And I haven't done this color, so hopefully it won't be too dark. We'll see. Hopefully we'll still be able to see that. Oh yeah, that looks good. And then while I have this color out, I decided my Thinking of You needed just a little bit. And this stamp set has these little dots, but I don't want it to interfere with being able to read it, so I'll ink it up and then stamp it off, and then just stamp a few little dots on here. Just a few. So I just added a little more interest to it. All right. Oh my goodness, my laptop is still not letting me share. I'll have to share it after the fact, it looks like. Okay. That is all of our stamping. We can put that away. Now we're going to do our cutting so we can make this flip corner. Hey, Susie. So let me get my trimmer. So all I've done so far is I've cut a regular card base. And so now I'm going to take it. I have to look at my notes. Okay, so you're going to put the edge of it at 3 on your trimmer, and you are going to cut it from 2.5, which this is going to be a little harder on a dark cardstock. So let me show you real quick so you can see what I'm doing. There are dimensions here on this arm. So you're going to cut from 2.5 to 4 7/8. So I'm going to put this, oh, I'm sorry, I just shook the camera, at 3. And I'm going to cut it from 2.5 to 4 7/8. And I'm going to stop. And then I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to line up. Do I turn it? Yeah, I'm going to cut from here. So I'm going to line that up, and I think it's at 3 again. So you can line it up at 3 over here. And then you're going to cut from this cut mark, which you can see, up to 5/8. So one little 1/8 of an inch past 1/2 of an inch. Like that. Okay, so now you have this cut out corner thing. And then all you do, so this is your front now, you just flip it like this. That's it. That's all there is to it. And you want to take a bone folder and crease that so it lays. And then the lady that I watched also put a little glue dot under here. Just that holds it a little bit better, so you don't have to worry about it flipping up. So I did that on this one, the one I made the other day. So I'll do this. So just one little glue dot, and you just want one in the corner, because if you put it out in the middle, then it would be here where it could stick to the inside. So just one little glue dot in the corner, and there you go. So now we're ready just to layer all of our stamped and designer series paper on there. So I have a piece of black that I'm going to put my butterfly on. I'm just going to use some liquid glue for this. So this will go on the black. Oops. I guess it doesn't really matter. I can turn this. It's a square, so like I said, I'll put all the dimensions on my blog after I'm done. And then that's just going to get glued right on that nice square that we created when we flipped it. And I'm going to open it up because it will be easier to see where that corner of that is. So I can try and get it centered. There we go. And then a little strip. Wait, let's do this first. Set that aside for just a minute. So I have a piece of white for the inside because you don't really notice that corner unless you have something on the inside that really shows you. But I'm going to take a piece of this Oso Ombre and put that on my white that goes on the inside. And I'm doing it before I put the white on the inside so that if I need to trim off a little bit, it looks fine. But if it was a little bit too long, then you could trim this off before you put it on the inside of your card. Now we're going to put this on the inside. Try not to stick my finger in the glue. There we go. So now you can see that nice corner. And then we're going to take another little strip of our designer series paper and just put it along here. Oh, I didn't cut that one long enough, did I? Oh well, that'll be all right. I'll make another one for whoever wins this. So you know that everybody that comments on this will get in the drawing for, oh, I know, I cut it the same length as this, and the inside is only 4 inches wide, but this is 4 1/4. That's all right. I'll make another one and fix it. Or when you comment, you can tell me if you would prefer the purple or the Blackberry Bliss or the Bermuda Bay. Now I could have cut this and scooted it over, but that's okay. There we go. And that's it. So it's not hard, but it really looks fun to flip it like that. So there is the Blackberry Bliss, and there's the Bermuda Bay. So tell me which one you like best, and somebody that comments, I will do a drawing Sunday, and they will win whichever one they want. And like I said, I'll fix that if you want the purple one. I was just going to show you, this is one of the cards we made last night in my team meeting that uses this same, and it shows you that ombre paper a little bit better. So you can see the difference there. Hopefully you can. It's really pretty. And it's something that you can get free, and so is the stamp set. All right. I think that's all I have for you tonight. Oh, Betty likes the Bermuda Bay. I should be here at normal time next week. I don't know of anything going on, so I should be able to be here. Susie can't choose. At 7:30, and I will share something else. And keep watching on Facebook. I've been sharing celebration items this week, just because we're not running out of time yet, but we're almost halfway through, so I don't want anybody to miss out if there's something that they want for celebration. All right, well, thank you, ladies, for joining me. If my laptop cooperates, I will get my blog post ready and post the measurements. If not, I will try to do it tomorrow. All right, thank you. Good night.